Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We are here on the ground at Manchester Airport. We are in Scandinavia, or SAS 2 Romeo Tango, and we're headed over to Stockholm. We are on the Vatsim network. I think we've got ground on at the moment, so we'll be able to get clearance and we'll be able to get taxi to the runway. We're currently getting loaded with fuel and catering as well, and we'll soon be getting the passengers on board. So let's jump in the cockpit and get the flight set up for departure. So we want init request, and that will pull through the information from Simbrief. We have a flight cost index today of 5 with a cruising altitude of 37,000 feet, and our block fuel today is, I believe it's 7.9. We'll go with 8 tons to round it up. Ground Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango. I've just been listening in it, so I understand we're on 2-3 left departures, and I've got a Pol 1 Yankee departure. I am at stand 5 and I am ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, I'm just about to put a call out. The new runway will be 2-3 left. If you could just refile for a 2-3 left departure for me. I believe it is the Samba or the Sonic.
Okay, I'll refile and we'll expect that departure as well. Oh, someone's taken off in the... someone's got the A380 on the go. And they've got it in the correct spot at Manchester as well, that's good. Ground Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango. I've refiled the flight plan. It has given me obviously 2-3 left and the Pol 1 Yankee departure, which you gave earlier. Again, I'm ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango ASM, I've got that. Just check your squawk, 0520.
0520 on the squawk. Put that on. And Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, stand 5, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, face south, Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango.
1 Hotel Kilo.
Ground Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango requesting taxi.
Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, taxi holding point Papa 1 via Juliet Echo, Bravo and Papa.
Taxi to holding point Papa 1 via Juliet Echo, Bravo and Papa for 2 Romeo Tango. Parking brake can come off, taxi light can come on as well. Let's actually put that brake back on because I need to clear my desk. Taxi light is actually on. We can turn the APU off.
2 Romeo Tango, contact Manchester Tower now. 118.630. Have a safe flight. Goodbye.
Contacting Tower 118630, and thank you for the ATC. That's Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango. Tower, good afternoon. Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango at Foxtrot 1 holding point, requesting departure.
Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, good afternoon, Mr. Tower. Beyond the arriving Aer Lingus A320 on a 3-mile final, via Foxtrot 1, cross runway 238, taxi holding point Victor 3 behind.
After the arriving, the arrival, I can't remember what you said, we'll cross 23 right for Victor 3 holding point for Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango. Aer Lingus A321, maybe? A320? Difficult to see at this point. No landing gear yet in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, come on. Oh, looks pretty good.
Bye-bye. Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, beyond that departing jet to 321 via Tango 1, line up with 2-3 left behind.
We'll line up behind via Tango 1 for 2 Romeo Tango.
Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, winds at 29012, now somewhere 2-3 left clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, thank you. There's V1. And rotate. Positive rate gear is coming up. And what we'll do is we'll follow the constraints for this SID. So we've got 5,000 effectively on the SID actually. Why have I got 6,000? Oh, that's the old one when we didn't have the runway change. Do you know what I need on? Anti-ice. Is that bits of snow? It is. That's bits of snow on the ground. That's pretty cool. I thought it was either snow on or off, but I didn't think it would be sort of patchy like that, which is fantastic. And this is the well, we're heading north out of the UK, and I think we're heading over the this is the Pennines in between Leeds and Manchester. So where you'd certainly expect a lot of snow, there is snow. I love that. We have a cruising altitude of 37,000, and we are on Unicom. So no one around us by the looks of it. So let's go up to 37,000. I really like this patchy snow on the ground. It's a very cool is that. We are just over the North Sea. We're coming into Copenhagen, their airspace. So we are going to connect to them and just check in. Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango checking in. We are flight level 370.
Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, Copenhagen Control, hello to identified.
On about runway 11 situation, air control, hotel right, 450.
So we're just coming up over Sweden now. We are not too far from the top of descent, still at 100 miles or so, something like that. Clearly the sun is setting, which is lovely. I think it may be, I mean, hopefully it's still setting when we get there, but it might end up being pretty dark when we get there. But let's have a look. Let's check in when we are on top of descent for the arrival into Stockholm. Just coming up on top of descent, we're going to descend down to 10,000 feet initially, and then we'll continue the descent from there. Let's go 10,000 on the descent. So here's the chart. We're on this LTOC 3 November arrival into Stockholm. We're on runway 19 right, 19 right. I do really like this now. This once it makes that transition from that sort of daylight into night, this just looks really nice. But just looking at my altitude, I think we're going to hold at, we'll go this Sierra Alpha 909, so we can see if we can get a hold there. Okay, there we go. So we've got a hold in. I'm just a bit concerned with the, we're at 20,000 feet, and I mean, it does say we're allowed to be 10,000 feet or above, so we're not doing anything illegal in that sense. Right, we are coming out of that hold now. I'm just going to have it, let's fly direct SAS. Was 908, just under 10,000 now. We'll get the landing lights on. Watch the lights come in. Yes, love that. Arlanda traffic, Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango, 15 miles to the east. Expecting ILS 19 right. Arlanda traffic. We're coming up to the glide slope, and glide slope has captured. Love to see that. And then we've got a final approach speed. That was in here, 137 knots we're looking for, and we are about 7.5 miles, so I'm going to slow it down now. We'll go all the way back to 140 knots. And now it looks like we've got a 30 knot crosswind from the left. I'm going to not turn off autopilot until we're about 500 feet. I don't trust my skills. 13 knot now. Well, it should be good. Let's try that. Let's bring it home, folks. My aeroplane. Bit low, bit low. I love the snow on the ground. Still a bit low. There we go. We're back. Speed's good. 100.
50. Minimum 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Whoa, I will take that. Oh, a little bit juicy on the ooh, it's got a bite. Like I need more brakes. I don't want to skid off the runway though. There's 60 knots. All right, we're down. Taxi lights come on. Runway turn off. Get the APU on as well. Arlanda traffic. Scandinavian 2 Romeo Tango taxiing to stand 7 via Yankee Zulu Lima for stand 7. Parking brake can come on. APU is on, we'll shut those engines down, we'll turn that taxi light can come off. Wow, look at that, it's like a strobe. It's like a strobe light all of a sudden. Well, folks, there you have it. We have landed safely and we're at the gate. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. It means a lot and is really encouraging. Again, wishing you a fantastic 2025 and beyond. Until the next video, have a good day, good evening, and good night. See you later. Bye-bye.